Xbox 360, a Deadpool game. Many years later, when I replayed this game, I realized that its NVIDIA was part of the software, however I should put it, part of the game. I did not realize this was employed. It's creepy to me. It's really fucking creepy. Why would I say something like that? Let me dance it back. The first one did not work. Neither did the second one. Well, I find this interesting. I mean, if you play Deadpool, if I'm not mistaken, it clearly states the NVIDIA, jazz. And a moment ago, a superficial Google search told me otherwise. To varying degrees, keep in mind, well, it's a whole nother ball of wax either way. As it reads, and you guys can read it if you want, I'm going to jump back in a moment, so feel free to take a screenshot. Most of you probably don't care. This is the question I asked, and it's poorly worded, mind you, because I was trying to build it up just to get Google to give me a result. Deadpool Xbox 360 Association, I can't say it, but it's Nvidia, I think. Was it used in the game? And as it reads, right there, it says no. And NVIDIA graphics chip was not used in the Xbox 360 game console, which I find suspicious, but all right. And this is what I wanted to show you, having to do with Palantir. And will it show me what I want again? Let's see. Yeah, right down here. How Palantir and NVIDIA differ. NVIDIA, primarily a hardware company that designs and manufactures chips that are essential for AI computations. Palantir, a software company that develops AI-powered platforms for data analysis and decision-making, operating in a different segment of the AI market. So what you need to appreciate, how does software interact with hardware, and is it important to utilize both? Software is a set of instructions that tells hardware what to do, while hardware is the physical machinery that executes both instructions. So, if I'm not mistaken, think of, the T-1000s, the Terminators. Yeah? You got the hardware, the outer shell, and then you got the light within, crudely speaking, the bastard light. That's the software. You and I have a light, and we have a physical body. It's the same concept, only one of them doesn't have a soul and shouldn't exist, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. But things like DARPA and Palantir exist, and they shouldn't. More importantly, they wouldn't. If good people were out there, smart people, people willing to do the right fucking thing, people who know what's going on and understand what's happening, they appreciate how reality works, more importantly, how they work, and how the two function together. I'm going to bed soon, so I'm being pretty lazy with my words, but things are far gone. They're only going to get worse, and I'm censored on the DARPA internet because I'm urging people to pull their heads out of their ass and think for themselves. That's not something that our masters want people to do. They want you to react. And that's exactly what people are doing, which is why things are bad and why they're exponentially getting worse. What the fuck do I know? Okay, this is one of those things. Am I wrong? Am I absolutely fucking losing it? I just raced downstairs, rummaged through some things, and dug out a game. I'm going to show you a video. I'm rather fond of this game. Here's the back of the game. So down here we got some logos, if I can get rid of this shit. Sorry, the glare. And when you look really close, obviously I'm wrong, because it says Nvidia right there. It's just partnered with somebody else. Thanks, Google. You fucking cunt. I highly doubt this account has blocked you, which means you could jump on Insta Spam Lifelog 2.0. I am referring to Instagram. And you could click on their account and you could look up this post. It's most likely the most recent post, but maybe I'm wrong. Usually I get pretty current ones with this one. most accounts I don't. Case in point, there was a gal talking about summer earlier, and yeah, in the Discover option, good times. So Palantir, you can read what it says up at the top, and it probably should have a comma in there, in my humble opinion. Keep in mind, I'm not the best at doing that either, but yeah. So I left a few comments on here. At the top, I simplified it. Keep in mind, there's also other companies having to do with this, and these things will probably be rebranded, if I'm not mistaken. You can Google these things based on the question, most likely you can, that I posed at the very, very top. So I don't have to read all this to you. I don't have to show all this to you. But if you're invested, which means you're involved, you could write down the questions or take a screenshot, and you could plug them into Google when you have free time, and you could read the words on the screen and connect the dots. So who finances Palantir? First question. And it's a lengthy response. These are the AI overview responses, mind you, which is also divisive. It's also ironic. So take it with many pinches of salt. Next question. Which companies make Palantir possible? And the last one. Is most, if not all, weapon-related technology initially created in DARPA? I probably should say at DARPA, but I said in DARPA. And it starts out with, no, most weapon-related technology is not initially created at DARPA, though the agency has created many revolutionary weapons like stealth, drones, and precision-guided munitions. Lockheed and Martin, if I'm not mistaken, if I didn't say it wrong, one of my friend's dads used to work for that shit, and we used to hear some horrible fucking stories. Just the same. Look at the picture closely. You can zoom in if I can get this to fucking do what I want. No, I guess I can't zoom in on this one. It won't let me. But if you do, you'll see some of the things I just highlighted, because DARPA is intimately connected with this garbage. Case in point, I just showed you AI overviews. Thanks to Google. We are using the DARPA internet. All social media is associated with DARPA. You with me still? DARPA is the root of most of this shit, if not all of it. And Google will tell you that, no, it's not really related to Palantir. But what the fuck do I know? One to grow on, assholes. As it reads, Palantir and Nvidia have formed a significant partnership to build an integrated technology stack for operational AI across enterprise and government systems. Both companies also have a history of working with the U.S. defense sector, which is also why I mentioned Lockheed and Martin, including contracts with the Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, and other government agencies. So this is when you should have an aha moment, because we are using the DARPA internet, which is why this plan, which has always been part of the plan, because the goal is control, our masters are tightening the noose. It's why you see AI overview at the top of Google now. It's not only divisive, it's a red flag. Our masters are working against the people, and the people don't have a clue. At all. Not one little fucking bit. All of these things are connected. None of them are in place to benefit you and I. All of them are in place to subjugate you and I. Enjoy your night.